Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Welcome to David Go Live. Wah, 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 wah. Welcome to David Go Live, guys. My eyes are sore. I'm tired. These are not the right glasses for me to do the show with, but yes, it's foster ama matters. That's why I couldn't reflection, because this is not the one. Right now, it's the only one. Don't make me rap right now. Tuto, you know I don't have that many rooms. I'm waiting for the ones. So, welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome to the show, everybody. I saw some videos of cash in transit heists. I don't know if they're old ones or the recent, but rough. It's rough in South Africa. Abantu bayenza ama-cash in transit heist. Abanye awarecorda. Abanye barecorda. Abanye barecordayo instead of going to take the money for themselves. Yesterday there was a alcohol truck in Mapupani or off Mapupani Highway. People, I think it was stuck or something happened to it. People looted it, and then some people started shooting at it or shooting at the people that were looting. I don't think it was the driver. I don't know if it was the police, but Kalama rubber bullets. I asked people this question before. By the way, guys, copy and paste. Copy the link where you're watching the show. Paste it everywhere. Let them know it's David Carl Live and it's now 9 p.m. or today it was 9 p.m. Tomorrow, Hassaz. We honestly, Hassaz, we don't know. We don't know tomorrow what is carrying and how much and what time. YouTube, if you're watching, I'm still waiting for my pin, bro. I need my pin. You know what it is. You know what time it is. I need my pin, YouTube. Been waiting for it since March. That's me in the spotlight. Those are new stuff. What is new stuff now? These are not new. They are maybe now 2 weeks. Thanks to my optometrist. You all need an optometrist? Let me know. Let me know. Oh. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. When I feel what I feel. Who's watching on YouTube? Who's watching on Facebook? If you are watching on Facebook, come over to YouTube. Come over to YouTube. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe, like this show, guys. If you can like this show wherever you're watching it, just keep pressing that like button. Just like. Just like the button. Isaac Nkolo, you are out of order. 24/7, all day, every day. You are out of order. Zanoa, Richards Bay, or wherever. Richards Bay in PE, or Richards Bay in East London. Last night got a little bit heated, guys. We spoke a little bit about the conversation started with opening borders, but it was more like, should South Africa open its borders to other Africans? Kwaba late, Shem. Kwaba late. Abanye bathi vulani, abanye bathi valelani, abanye bathi kuyanyewa la nivulela ntoni. And then Mr. Wellington wathi, South Africans don't have an unemployment problem. You? Zasuka ke ngoku. What were whose findings? Which findings, Tutu? Awana, guys, you're having your own conversations here, and now I'll leave you to have your own conversations. Shem, trust me. I will leave you to have your own conversations. And now I'll go and have my own. So Mondays is working out well as a show where we catch up about the week or whatever, and then decide where we go from there. Fridays, I think, it's sort of also working with a certain topic and whether there's a guest or whatever. What, Tuto, what are you talking about? Last night was the most people we've had on the show. 10 people, well, including me, so 9 guests. That was the most we've ever had. 8 is already pushing it. 10 is a lot. 4 is okay, it's comfortable. 6, and all of them were just except those 2 silencers. Victor ended up being silent, and then there was a guy called Tepo who had smoked some weed and was chilling in his blue room and said fuck all, nothing. He said nothing. And then bam, what I think Tato are motivate are out. Satsai Valley show. Satsai Vala. It went on for an hour. Satsai Vala. Zanotolo did some research on one of our guests from last night, Wellington. Kabini is ready. Dinero was very quiet last night. I mean, I try to stay away from other people's business, guys, especially when it's too close to home. What's like, yeah, it's unraveling. It's unraveling every day. Every day, it's something is unraveling. My aunt, guys, one of my aunts, guys, this is Secret Cow Commission here on this show. Or those of you who met Keletso or Kelly, this is Kelly's mom, guys. I guess they're coming one by one. One by one. Oskanana. Oh yeah, maybe Oskanana must come on and tell us why Keleso doesn't speak those languages. Yes, I saw that Dr. Zanu, but that's too controversial. They will definitely get cut off if we start discussing those vibes. Nangu Tsepo from the Blue Room. Maybe I should give just Tsepo the link, guys. This link is just for Tsepo, guys. Tsepo and his Blue Room. Yes, Kelly, our Siri. That's Kelly's mom. This link is only for Tsepo, guys. Tsepo, Tsepo, Tsepo. Larry. Sihle, what do you know about the entanglement? Please come and tell us while we wait for Tsepo. Sihle, come and tell us what's going on with the entanglement. Don't use people's names. We know who you're talking about. We'll just follow. We'll use code names. Someone said I know everything. I try to share any valuable info which could be helpful. I'm open learning, generally like helping people. You know a lot. You don't know everything, but you know a lot. That's a good thing. Abanye abantu badomos. Uzowenza. You can't come down to their level. They must come to your level. We must maybe start having a quiz before you get the link for the show. We send out a quiz. People have to answer a few general knowledge questions, and then you are allowed on the show. I think we must start standing. We must start setting a standard. We must start setting a standard here that we shall all follow. Are there any air hostesses on the show tonight? Let me know. If it's your first time, let me know, and let me know where you're watching the show from. Sihle, kaungene sisi fast. I don't have time. Yavala show manje. If you've got nothing to say, we're all going to sleep, guys. Sihle, wozositshela ngale entanglement yakho. Aw yangena uTsepo, the Blue Veil Master. Let's catch him before he starts flying. Switch off your YouTube, bro, your Facebook, whatever you're watching from. Switch it off.
Yeah, it's off now.
Yeah, otherwise we have a feedback. Huh?
Okay. But it didn't.
What's happening? No, you did. I could hear it. I could hear myself talking to you. You can't because I'm the one hearing you from your microphone.
Can you still hear it now?
No. Because right now, sometimes you are frozen. Are you blonde? Do you have blonde hair?
Yeah, I get the No, go daily.
Blonde.
Oh. Yeah. More like a month ago.
What do you do, Tsepo?
The third year student after that.
Eh?
The third year student after.
The students are after you. Most of them batsuba matekwan. Maybe later but it's batsuba matekwan. Later. So I speak from experience.
Yeah, but not really before Fisher after. So I wouldn't say it's because of after.
No, I'm not saying it's because of after, but I'm saying the students I employed to go to school there. Yeah, no. I found out during the week. at the office, my office, on the balcony. I was the guy who didn't know anything in my own company.
Never sebetsa mara.
Not really. One passed out with the boom in his hand while we were shooting in the middle of a shoot, holding a sound boom or boom sound. And then we said cut, and then we had someone snoring, lying on the floor, holding a boom.
Yo.
So
was this? Nah, just the continent to get fast.
So Uzuba every day.
Yeah, especially at night.
What is the reason for your smoking? Now that it's legal, I know you can smoke in the comfort of your home. Why do you choose to smoke weed?
Like in the problem, too much energy. You go and tell packet in ADHD. But
yeah, like my son.
Since grade 9 or 10, when I started smoking, like till today, it's like it's assignment.
Do you smoke when you're out in public or when you're on set or when you're at school?
No, I don't like to do that. Maybe so when I'm here doing some stuff.
Yeah?
Maybe I can go high, get into the school, or I'll maybe smoke before I go on set or after. But I don't do it at school or in public.
So how old are you and when did you start smoking because of your ADHD?
It turned out 23 this year, December. I started smoking in high school, but like regularly, I'll say 2016, I get a break because I was away from home.
Is your smoking a prescription or you prescribed it for yourself because you saw it works for you?
I prescribed for myself. I'm not using the pills anymore, so
don't use those pills. My son used to be on retinol. Do you know what retinol is?
No, I only know Ritalin.
Ritalin, I mean, sorry.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
what my son used to be on. That's why I took him out of school or normal school. It's bullshit.
Yeah, because I ended up having mood swings because of that.
And loss of appetite.
Yeah, you'll never, but it's because it has meth, so you won't eat after, like, or having meth in your system. You won't eat.
Yeah. So why don't you take CBD or you want to get high, Vel?
Firstly, it's because I want to get high, and plus it has CBD. But I'm gonna start buying products now. All I have is just lip balm that has CBD.
Where did you get yours?
From a metric shop in Val, but they made in Lesotho.
I don't want to advertise anyone for free, but this is a CBD balm, lip balm. I'm almost finished with it.
Plus yours is grey. Yours is the real one.
Yeah, mine is made. It's produced by some guys from Cape Town.
Okay.
So how much do you smoke? What's the
per day?
How do you regulate?
Like due to Corona, since I'm always indoors, like I smoke a lot. But before Corona, on like a normal day, I'll probably smoke 1 in the morning, and then I'll smoke like another 3 when I come back from school. So 1 after school, and then 2 before I sleep. Like when I'm watching
How many hours do you sleep a night?
During the week, I try to get 8 or 9, and then weekends it's 5.
During the week,
It's 8 or 9, weekends 5.
you can sleep 8 to 9 hours.
Yep. Or even more.
The only time I've slept 8 to 9 hours was when I took a sleeping pill. But normally I sleep 4 or 5 hours a night.
But you see, what you're saying is what I always tell other students too, that smoke at least a blunt because you're gonna sleep. Or not even, or half a blunt. Me, I don't, since I started smoking, I don't struggle to sleep.
A friend of mine, Donald, is struggling with anxiety, like we spoke the other day on the episode, and I was trying to encourage him. I'm trying to get him CBD products, but for now, because there was a weekend where it was just hectic, and I was trying to say he must go and find weed and maybe boil it and just drink that.
Yeah.
But he's freaking
I'm
out. He's
not,
freaking out.
you can even, there's like a weed dispensary in Sandton. It's 420, I was going to it. They have even better stuff that's more potent, that's meant to relax, like everything.
Have you
They
thought
have
of
sweet.
selling cannabis or going in the business of weed?
Yeah, me and my friends are selling in Val.
Huh?
We're selling in Val, like we're selling 20 bags, 50 bags.
I don't think you must be
Like,
telling us that live on Facebook and YouTube.
nah. Like, what's one, Uncle Tau? But yeah, even in high school,
And what? So what? How much? What do you sell for? How much? Let me see.
but this is tobacco. Like, Camo is 50 rand in this pill, our container here.
Like a full one.
It's full, but you can probably roll like 3 joints.
How many?
3 joints. That's all. Am I allowed to show you first?
You can. It's fine.
Okay. Like this. Can maybe roll it at 3, that's all.
And then also that's just tobacco.
Yeah. It's tobacco though.
And then the weed. How do you sell? What bag? What? How do you sell it?
It depends. Maybe mostly no. Like I send it via WhatsApp, like Postcolo. And maybe okay, go for sample. If I know you're a smoker, go for like maybe a joint. And then if other stuff say I know, don't for me.
So why don't you look into investing in selling weed, or not even weed, but cannabis or cannabis products? Then you can do it legally and you can make money.
Yeah, because no, I'm saving to buy like a body light. It's like certain lights to start growing, and then I'll start thinking about registering and all that.
Yeah.
But I wanna start, yeah.
Um, let me know if you. So you'll grow inside. No, you don't need land to grow inside.
Nah, like growing indoor, like it's so convenient because all you need is lights and maybe some space.
Guys, those of you who are not aware yet, one, weed is not illegal. Those of you that are not aware. Two, you can get a license to sell weed or to make cannabis or CBD.
Plus, mostly the white guys in this business. Because go Cape Town or even that one I went to in Sandton, we bought weed at white guys. Are you still there, David? Ewan. What's up? By the way, guys, I deliver, ne? So if you need some, I'm based there in Melville. Just send me your numbers. But I deliver from above 100. Then I'll deliver. If you're based around here in Gauteng, not Gauteng, no, I'm lying. Maybe Bram or Pretoria is too far. Around Bram, yeah, I'll deliver for free. I don't know where is the driver of this show. I'm just a passenger. But I'll continue rolling because I was rolling. Yeah, well. Yeah, and for those that can't sleep, don't forget, get yourself a blunt and then you will see the things will happen. And yes, you might be paranoid a bit while you're high, but trust me, nothing is going to happen. Nothing's going to happen. Because I know a lot of people have been complaining about getting paranoid and all that. But don't be scared, guys. It's like a ticket to La La Land. Is David coming back anytime soon or what? Oh. What's going on? So I'm doing the show alone today. Somebody join there in the chat so that at least I can do it with someone. Oh. Okay, now ish. I need to go check what's going on. I need to go check what's going on. Why am I doing the show alone all of a sudden, bruh? Ugh. Hey yo, this is Ana Indica or Sativa. It's better than Swazi Akokasi, just know that. Nah, Zanu. Hey. Zanu, wait. My hair game was done while I was sober, bruh. Don't get that twisted, bruh. Don't get that twisted, bruh. Yeah, but guys, okay, let me figure my handle there so that I can mark it. Oh,
The internet cut me out of my own show.
yo.
Oh, you're still around, Tsepo.
Yeah, I'm still around.
What happened when I was gone?
Nke maketanyana hore if you are locally, they can tell me I deliver.
And then when you need a partner in your business, let me know. When you need an investor.
Okay, Uncle Tau, ke tla o jwetsa. Maybe space, maybe I'll say problem is space. Maybe a square meter nje.
What, to grow?
Yeah, to grow and put those lights and then
But do you know how to grow?
Yes, to grow I know, and maybe I still need to learn a bit. But that's why I want to get the equipment so that I can start teaching myself how to grow.
Yeah, learn how to do it. Learn how to do it properly or formally. I'm gonna put my email address now, and then I'll introduce you to other people that are already doing or that are doing CBD. Remember, CBD is not illegal.
Yeah, it's not THC.
And it doesn't have THC, so it doesn't make you high.
But that also can help with sleeping, though.
Yeah, it does. That's what I use. That's why I use CBD for, to help me sleep or to calm down or yeah. I've never smoked weed in my life. I don't know what will happen. Maybe I'll find out one day.
Okay, but whenever you try, just know nothing is gonna happen.
Nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah. Maybe you might feel paranoid, but nothing. Okay, don't drive. Maybe just do it on holiday, maybe, because that's the best time.
Gail wants to know what's going on here. Gail has got a master's, was doing a master's in chemistry. So maybe she's interested in your business.
Gail, I'm trying to sell some.
Gail, you want us to fill you in? Tsepo has got attention deficiency. What do they call it? Attention deficiency.
I know there's ADHD.
Yeah. So he uses weed to calm down or to calm himself down and to help him sleep, so he can get the drugs out of his system, the drugs that he was prescribed when he was growing up, which he used to take before he started smoking.
Here's my pack. I'm not lying.
Yeah. No, point it to the camera. Tilt it a bit for the light.
Which way now?
It's fine. Don't worry. I'll Google it for them. So I even forgot where you were, but yeah, my internet cut off. I see people here asking you to rap.
Yo, okay, I don't want to talk too much on that, but I did try to do music. I have some artists that I want to try manage.
Yeah. Mipe, a question. Okay, Mipe, ask your question.
Ask, dog. And I'm not gay, by the way.
Who says you're gay?
I don't know, but most people, once you dye your hair and you're yellow bone, they start making all these. I don't know. I was just saying it.
No stress. Congratulations. I don't know what to say or what to do with that information.
No, I have my reasons for why I said it, Dawish.
Are you on Instagram or Twitter? What else are you on?
I'm not on Facebook, but I'm on Insta.
What is your Instagram handle?
I need to go check it to be sure.
Yeah, just in case you forget it.
Underscore El Chapo. Underscore ELCHEPO. El Chapo. Underscore Chapo.
E or A?
E. Underscore El Chapo. Che.
I'm not even gonna ask why, but I get it. I understand. And then,
Hello.
so come meet Tsepo here.
I have to.
Tsepo, tell us, what are the pills they used to give you that you used to have to take at school?
The things I don't like.
What are they? Speak properly. Speak loud.
I'm not sure what they're called.
You like these?
Ritalin.
Ritalin.
He's got the same pills.
Can I throw it into the fire or the trash?
I'm gonna do that after this live.
The thing is that I always put them in the water, in my bottled water, and I drink.
So,
No.
so sometimes, which we didn't know for a while, what did you used to do instead of drinking them?
The big pills.
Hmm.
I used to eat them and I didn't like it.
No, when you started not eating them, what did you do with them?
Putting them in my pocket.
Speak properly, dude. We're on live here.
Putting them in my pockets.
So he would pretend we were not aware. So he'd pretend he's taking them until we found like a whole bunch, like a few days stash hidden either in his pockets or under the bed or under the mattress.
Yeah.
Then we realized he wasn't taking them because obviously they were not good for him. He knew that. But that's the major part of why I took him out of the school system, because that's how he ended up here. That's how he ended up having to take them. It was a suggestion and a prescription, and if he doesn't, he's not gonna pass. He's gonna fail. All that bullshit. Yeah, no, this hair must go.
Did not do what he told me to do. I'm sorry.
We must buy him some lollipop that have THC.
What? That I wasn't that reading.
Not THC. He'll take CBD. I give them some of my CBD stuff, but I won't give him THC. Too young.
Okay, they're still too young for that.
What?
But look, we can give your child some THC.
Yeah, I'm planning to give them. Honestly, I'm planning to give.
Daddy?
Yeah?
Somebody wants to know what's my side effects.
Why didn't you like taking the pill? What did they do?
Which one? The big one or the small one?
It's either a big one or two small ones. Whichever.
The thing is, I don't like to every time when I had to take the small pill, I had to do it in front of my teacher.
Yeah, but that's because we used to give you one and then the teacher would give you a second one, or we give both of them to the teacher. But I started cutting it down. So when I moved him from the first school. But it wears out and then he starts bouncing all over the classroom. And then then would give it to the teacher to give it to him just as the school starts, then it lasts longer. What were the side effects? Why didn't you like? How did they make you feel?
Blech.
Did you eat? Yo,
my son.
Tumelo, my advice, brother. I don't know how you arrived at that conclusion, and I'm not a medical doctor,
And up we go.
but I can tell you now, Sharp.
Bye.
You know what Ritalin is like for me? Close the door. Ne? It's basically, it's like going to a party and everyone is on cocaine, and if you're not on cocaine, you cannot party with us.
Mm.
So Ritalin is the same shit, basically. Because I took him off, or I wanted to take him off, they said he was gonna fail at school. Then I took him out of the school, basically. So I'm not sure, Tumelo, why your son is on Ritalin, but my advice to you, my man, it's gonna be rough for your child, eh?
Yeah. Hey.
Nyati, stop judging here. You can either bring your son now, yes, THC, or you don't have a son, I don't know. Or don't give your son THC, but that's what he said, yes. And he
It
said,
wouldn't be your child.
my son, my child. I think Nyati wants some THC for himself. So, Tumelo, what makes your child hyper? And where is he hyper? Katleo, I'll be specific. Who is he homeschooled? Who? My child, Tumelo's child, your child, Tepo's children. Tepo, do you have kids?
Nope. Not even planning to have.
Why?
Uncle Tawabona no kiri pandemic, kiri homicide, kiri GVB, like there's too much. So I would rather not have. Honest.
Tumelo, every child is hyper, bruh. Most kids are hyper, number one. Number two, do you want your child to be himself, or do you want him to be on drugs to be something else, someone else? And when I say drugs, I mean Ritalin. It's a drug, obviously. Schedule whatever drug, because you can only get it with a prescription.
Schedule 6.
And there you go. Yes, my son is homeschooled. Maybe this one. Omari! So when do you graduate from after? Why you?
Hopefully next year.
Come here, boy.
Because this is my last year there.
Okay, close the door. Hi, Tumelo, how long is your son being on Ritalin, Tumelo? When you graduate, what do you want to do? What did you specialize in at after?
I'm majoring in sound and writing, but I can also do chem work. I just took sound because of passion, but I wouldn't mind working in the sound department after scale.
Is it? Guys, that's Tepo's Instagram, El Chepo.
Underscore.
Oh.
Yeah.
Underscore El Chepo.
Yeah. It was right, just underscore at the start. But I have nothing there, so I don't know why. But aware, just come follow me. I'll follow back.
Tepo, you are really high, eh? You're giving us an Instagram that you don't remember, that you have to check, and there's nothing.
No, I'm saying like Haki post Uncle Tao, like just to be honest. Even Twitter, I don't do posting. I'm just looking in from the outside on Insta.
And then, do you have siblings?
No.
Are you the only child?
Yeah, I'm the only child.
No wonder you go to AFTA where the school fees is like, I know, 100,000.
It's,
80,000
84.
a year.
Yeah. Plus accommodation, maybe 150.
I'm speechless.
Me too, I'm speechless.
Don't just pass. Don't waste your parents' money and then get a job after.
Yeah. But so far, so good. I haven't repeated a year. I'm doing good with my grades. Yeah, so far, so good.
Do you know Tshepo Swart? He's been on the show a couple of times.
Yeah, I already asked for a Chendanyana at him. So yeah, I know him.
Yeah, so talk to him.
Okay. I've also seen him on David Kau house. Yeah, so I know him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Tshepo says his cousin's kid was in Ritalin, and all we did was to have an underground conference with a gang. Fast forward, he's 15 years old and now he's fine. So Tshepo, I think he's saying they took him to a Sango.
Mm.
I think that's what he's saying. I think. And very well done on your school performance.
Thanks.
Zanu, you are getting it wrong. 150 is including accommodation.
He's always in the house.
Yeah, ke bicycle. Like ke motho wa bicycle. Ya palame bicycle. Bicycle se robe. Ko re moraba. Ko re moraba, Zanu.
Okay. Uncle Tau nyaka vaya kutsuba no. I'll watch on the radio.
All right, Thanks for coming.
Sure, thank you for the platform.
Aona jive. Hola. Anybody else wants to sell weed or CBD or whatever it is you all want to sell? WhatsApp or no, they went direct. They cut out the middleman. Oh, brave.
Hey.
There's a noise in the background.
Today abarobala bana. Let me mute myself.
What do you want to sell, Nyati? What's happening?
Good evening.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how you doing? No, man.
Wow.
What? What?
Wow. What's happening?
My alarm, my car's alarm just went off, so I'm coming.
Diabo Abana. Diaboa, they are coming back. Diaboa, go Philly. Nediboa, go Philly. Ditloboa, go Philly. Ay, Tebza, awunangqondo.
What? Ah! How you doing? How's everybody doing?
What's happening? Is your Facebook and thingy off?
Pardon?
Is your Facebook or YouTube off?
Okay, I muted it. Let me just get out of it. It gets all together. Okay, yeah, I'm out now.
What's up? I'm getting an error.
From me. I think it's okay. Let me switch off. I think I know what the issue is. It's the same thing. Let me switch off the aircon. Seems like it's the one that's causing. Yeah. I don't know. It's making. I don't know. That's what I'm guessing. Maban, when you said something, I was the cause. The other noise or something. When I switched it off, it was fine.
Oh.
It's making a noise. Look, maybe it's due for what? It's making a loud noise. So maybe that's what's going on. So let me just switch it off here. I'll be back. Zanutlolo is a problem child. I'm Afro farming. And I saw Kenemo Gauno because I saw happy for the night. And Lemuri so happy for the night. That's just that. Not that it's any of your business, but hey, I made it.
What do you want to talk about? I can hear myself.
Nah. Just what to not Tshepo, when we say over in Dineo guy, I dare you to come and address.
No.
Yeah?
Read the comments that I haven't put on the screen.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I'll be quiet.
I don't put all the comments on the screen. Otherwise, it's confusing because I'm talking to you, but you're reading the comments, then you're answering comments, which have nothing to do with what I'm trying to talk about.
Comments, it's fine. Now what I would like to talk about employment equity, the mining charter. The mining charter, it will be revised very soon. Long story short, it started in 2004. Babele targets via procurement, employment equity, all those things. And those targets, nothing has moved since 2004. So
talk about what you were talking about.
I'm taking it back from what we were saying, Mabani, what we spoke about. Corruption. When we spoke about corruption, and we touched on HR, the decision making and stuff like that. So I just thought, look, I want to hear what the people are saying, what their experiences are via employment equity and in their jobs, especially in mining. Look, whatever industry somebody is in, but basically employment equity. There's a mining charter is going to be revised, and then Rona as a people, mining is making big bucks for South Africa.
Yeah.
So mining is making big bucks for South Africa. So we are not informed what are the targets that are the mining charter and how slow it actually is. So just for the people that know, what are the issues, especially employment equity? What is the stats? How compliant is your company or where you work for or whatever the case is? And what are the challenges? What is the reality? Because I feel like, just like corruption, I feel like we have the resources, the laws, the bylaws, the regulations to eradicate corruption, to deal with employment equity. But we are just not, because the way things are right now serves but that are holding power. That's not just what I think. But what can we do as Batu on the floor? What power do we have if somebody can help? To inform, to make suggestions, or things like that. What can we do? Because I don't like the fact that we are powerless. I don't like the fact that we sit and we complain and we do nothing about it.
Okay, so let's break this down. How do you come into, why did you choose that topic? How do you come into mining, and what is your interest, or what do you know about the mining chart?
Yeah.
People don't think Theoile fela thabeng what is that or tlo bua ka mining chart.
It needs some handle. I know that Leona needs some handle moyeng, though I slept well. Needs some handle moyeng. But the reason is that I'll be speaking on it. I'll be in a committee where a conference where they'll be talking about updating or what are the challenges mining charter, and basically putting it into revising it. And then I'm tasked with speaking on basically the day-to-day person, how it affects your day-to-day person. Yes, you've got your specialists, there's different types of people. Now I just want us to engage in this so that I can take something from it, so that when I do speak, I get an understanding of the challenges, so that I stand for the people, the challenges that people are facing in the workplace in terms of implementing, and like the real stuff, implementing employment equity or the mining charter. So it can be employment equity in general. It doesn't have to be mining. Or what are your EE stats, and how compliant is your company? How quickly or how slowly are they moving to make sure the EE targets are met? Things like that. So that I just want the ground level opinion, so that I can wrap it up, give an idea, or what are the people thinking and what are their experiences. Because
so
now
let's go back to this, right? Akira, I said, what do? You said when now you are a housewife.
Yes.
Currently, you are teaching your kids and you're on a break.
Yes.
But you're saying you either have to speak somewhere, or you're going to speak somewhere about
yes,
mining charter, or about
the revision of the mining charter. Yes.
Okay, so where does that come in, or how does that fit into Dineo that we know on the show, who said she's a housewife and she's teaching her kids homeschooling?
I also speak.
Like yesterday, you mentioned your YouTube channel, which we all found out about yesterday. So it's like, if 5 days ago I said Dineo, then you said I'm A, and then tomorrow you say I'm B, the Wednesday you say I'm C. It's gonna get confusing to people when you start talking about YouTube out of the blue, because you've never said, "Oh yeah, I make videos. I'm on YouTube." Or what?
Okay. No, generally that not for me. To be quite honest, it was just about being on the show and just loving what the show was about, and not so much about me. I didn't want to make it about that. So it was just for me. Whatever was going on, I was participating with that. But basically, now I speak. I'm a speaker. Yeah. I'm a housewife. I'm a homeschooler. And like I said, I used to coach also. So those are the things. And I do YouTube channels. I've started 2 months ago, based on the things that I speak about. And okay. I mainly talk. My main focus in life is transformation, and I think that's why they called me back to come and speak. Transformation in essence, personal transformation and stuff like that. So that's who I am. I speak. I'm for transformation. I'm for families, building families. Things like that. As much as we have national problems, a lot of them can be solved. We can all touch whatever level we are at, but a lot of it we can start at home and solve a lot of things from at home. I speak so I speak a lot on personal transformation, And yeah, that's my main thing.
Okay. So, where are you speaking next? Where you are trying to engage on?
It's at well, with the COVID, it's likely going to be online. But that this I've spoken at these conferences with this company, ITC Intelligence ITC. Yeah, I forgot, but they do women in mining conferences. So I was a regular speaker on the women in mining conferences, and then I gained a relationship with them, and they called me back a couple of times for and they gave me topics, and then I engaged on that. And then with this one, based on the last one that I did, what I spoke about on the last Women in Mining, I was speaking about the mining charter. And I was speaking about how we are basically just sitting around and complaining and doing nothing about what's going on in the workplace, about gender equality in the, paying women the same. But mainly, my main point was the racial discrimination in terms of pay, how we just sit and talk about it in the braai stand, and then we do nothing. And we say, no, Black people are not united, but we are doing nothing to unite or to start something. So yeah, you are mute.
You know what I tell people who ask questions that start with "What are we doing?"
Yes.
I ask them, "What are you doing about it?"
And I have an answer for that from my side. That I started where I live. It's a small mining town, which is exactly why I said I'm a transformation speaker. We're in a small mining town. I got together like-minded people or people that I used to work with or that my husband works with, and we deliberated on what is it that we can do. What are the things that we can do to make sure that in whatever position we are at, we unite? So for me, that's what I tried to do. It didn't work, but I can say that I started something. I started to call people together and say, come. I call people to my house. This classroom was once the conference room. I call people to my house, and we debated this. We'd sit, I'd cook for them, they'd pay a fee, we sit around, I'd have topics for 2 years. I ran this for 2 years, and we'd have different types of topics that we discussed. Some of them was on a personal level, like personal transformation, family, all that. Some of them were career, and other people also spoke. So I invited other people that, listen, I have views on what I think we should do. I need other people also to hear what they have to do. Can we come and can we debate and can we speak about this? So what I did in my small town, I invited those people. We debated on what is it that the challenges are and what we think we can do about it. What is it, what can we learn? Because, I read this book, which I should finish, I didn't finish. I read this book written by a Jewish rabbi, and it's called 50 Business Secrets from the Bible. He's Jewish, and he even says on the book, you don't have to be Christian or Jewish to gain from the book. He basically documented how, when you collaborate, how the Jewish have been for generations, how the Jewish have been successful and rich, and they're at the top of every sector. They get into every country as the poorest of the poor, and within 3 generations, they become the richest of the rich. And he studied their patterns, how they did it. And one word from that book that stuck with me was collaboration. So we can debate that, how can we do it? But that seems to be the only way that we can get things to be done. That if we can find a way to organize ourselves, whether it's in your company, or just as engineers or doctors or nurses, whatever it is, where we can have some sort of a plan of how are we going to go forward. So that's what I did. And like I said, I did it for 2 weeks. It didn't take off, but I at least did that. And I told them that scannering around the braai stand achieves nothing. Can we at least do something? You know something I don't know. I know something you don't know. That person, if we come together, you know, there's a lot that we can do.
It's a bit of a tricky one, you know. Obviously, if we, it helps if we like plan. We want to talk about this, and then we can have
Yes.
or people around,
Mhm.
um,
Maybe for another day. Maybe for
around.
another day.
Yeah,
I just basically just wanted to get what the people what are the challenges and what are they really feeling, because this is what I said in that conference, that what the colonizers did to our forefathers did not just end at the time that they did it. The psychological effect has been passed down from generation to generation, and the frustration and the buildup of it is in everyone's best interest in South Africa to make sure that there is some sort of equality, because the people shall rise up, and we are going to be called hooligans, and it's coming. It's either coming in our lifetime but if these things keep continuing, we are really headed for something that's unprecedented. And another thing that I actually wanted to say yesterday was that apartheid, this is something that we need to remember. Apartheid was masterminded by someone. Paul Kruger had a PhD in psychology. That apartheid is, for the main part, a psychological mastermind. So we are screwed up psychologically, individually, and as a people. You get people, our tribes. Tribalism is the result of that separation. So he had a PhD in psychology, and he knew that these people are strong, these people are a majority. In order to win them, separate, plant the seeds, get one from this one from Ubapatele Chelete, and start causing wars amongst them. And then you are sorted, because how else can 10% or 12% of the population rule over people that are 80% of the population? So that's what we don't get. We were masterminded psychologically. And in order to work at these things that apartheid, we have to then reverse engineer it. We have to take into account, because you give people money. I blew it is a perfect example. What South Africans need is not more money or just positions per se. There's a lot of psychological reform that needs to take place, because we are screwed up from generation to generation. There were no laws when they came into here. We don't know what they did to our forefathers. There's a breakdown in the family. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go on and on, but yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is a lot, you know.
Yeah. I'm trying to say a lot in a bit.
There's a lot to talk about, but it's tricky because none of us are experts. I'm not an expert, you know. If I knew, then I would have either arranged someone else who can then carry the conversation.
Maybe another day.
And then hold on. I don't know if I wish people could answer or say what they want to say in full. Like, I don't know if this person is saying they're capable of talking about what you're talking about, or if they are answering on the timeline. Like, I have no clue.
Yeah.
Rano is now commenting about the economy. Anyway, I'm trying to get someone to jump on the show. I met her in New York about 2 years ago.
Okay.
But she's here now. I just want to see if she wants to say hi.
Lovely.
She's got an amazing story. She's based in New York.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh,
sorry. Thank you, Tulani. Oh, sorry. Oh, there I go again.
Yeah, no, the apartheid government, they dealt with you people. They're still dealing with you.
Yep.
It's not gone away. It's just starting, just kicking off. So yeah, let me see if I can get somebody. Are your kids on medication? Have they ever been on any medication?
No, I think my last born. No, my kids are not on med. I think my last born, if I left him in school long enough, maybe he might, I don't know. I don't know that one. Or maybe he's just super naughty. But yeah, but no, none. And I'm not for, I don't advocate for your,
Yeah.
Jesu. Ish. Ndizawunxiba ntoni kaloku?
What? So why you put plastic?
I'm doing the hair. What? Like I say, I normally wash it off at night before the show, but today I didn't. Yeah. So I do this every day. This is the 4th day I'm doing this. I'm trying to grow my afro.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't have anything close by. Ish,
How are you growing your afro?
You know, they tell you rice water, there's light oils and conditioning and stuff like that, and you keep it in for a long time, and then you rinse it. So I'm doing the rice water thing for 14 days. Today is day 4.
Wait,
So that's what I'm doing.
What happens? You put rice in what?
Rice water. You prepare rice water. There's a recipe. I'll prepare a rice water.
Rice.
Yeah, there's a recipe you prepare. You ferment the rice for 48 hours, and then you take the water and you put it on your hair, and then you dinsa tomorrow morning. So now you the other way. During the day, and so that ke robale ka tlhogo e senang this. So ke phetse the whole day like this.
Tuto, what are you using rice water for? Bathroom. So what can rice water, you cook it and then you wash your hair with it and then you wrap the plastic?
You don't cook it, you ferment it. You rinse it a little bit and then you rub it with your fingers. Like I think 1:2 or 1:3, 1 cup of rice and 2 cups of water or 3 cups of water. And then you let it sit for 48 hours. Then you take out the rice. You can, and because it stinks, you put some drops of what you put that as your water on your hair. Uthatha oil, uthatha conditioner. You wrap your hair, you go to sleep. In the morning, you go to work or you do whatever, you know. So like I said, Naki eats out throughout the day so that I can't sleep with something around my head.
Oh, rice water.
Yes. So my recipe is slightly different from yours. So even the fermentation process, I do it slightly different.
Yeah.
But the benefits of rice water, it makes your hair grow more. It makes your hair healthy.
Share.
No, I will. But I don't know about the benefits. I'll share my process. It makes your hair healthier. It makes it thick. It makes it strong. It's basically protein. It's protein in its most unrefined form that you put in your hair. So even when I have my afro or Lady Lote, I just spray it on. I don't even wash it off. I spray it on these things. I spray it on as well. And then you keep it in the fridge also so that it doesn't go off.
Yeah.
And then I add a bit of mint to make the smell nice. I add olive oil to make it nice. Even some vitamin C to make it nice. And then I spray it on.
That's man.
But the recipe I use is slightly different. So what I do is, it's also to make your hair grow. So
yes,
the plastic
that's why
thing,
I'm doing it.
yeah,
That's why I'm doing it.
the plastic thing that she has on, it's treatment. Anything warm on your hair and you cover it is actually treatment. So
some
it's
vitamin.
it's so basically she's treating her hair right now with heat, and then when she takes it off and then she rinses it off, her hair would have been treated. That's the process that she has on of a plastic on her head.
Yes, people, that's what she said.
Also, you can spray rice water on your eyebrows. Anyway, wherever you've got hair issues, hair growth issues, it will help
Like
your hair to grow.
David, is there
spray it will help your hair to grow. Yes, even on your beard, when I swear, you just spray. It will make it healthy. It's the most unrefined natural proteins that are good for growth. Where?
Ba re ke embarrassa batho ba ka di-plastic baeng ba ko overseas ba tla nna I'm embarrassing during the people gore go na le baeng.
We should actually have like a DIY thing, even for skin. I mean, I use turmeric. I use turmeric with tomatoes, and I use it as a mask, and I put that on for a while. It makes you glow.
Wonderful.
Like this guy, harka mofa turmeric le tamati recipe
Tuto.
We need to put lights on. Put lighting on. We can't see you.
Sorry.
Okay. You mute.
You mute, Dave.
Sanbonan.
Dumela.
Ninjani.
Is that a baby? Is that your baby?
Yeah, it's my baby.
How old? How old?
1 year, 3 days.
Oh, nice. Oh, congratulations. Hello. Why want to leave your boy? Hello.
Get that.
Happy birthday, belated.
3 days ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's so yellow. Hello.
Fala now, yabo.
Yes, that's also very good. Yeah. Hello. Hello, Dana. Hello. Hello.
Cute.
Hello. Hello.
What's her name?
Hello. She's got dimples. Oh, she's got dimples.
What is Skipper?
Skipper. Simesihle.
Simesihle.
Yeah, Simesihle.
Wow, beautiful, beautiful name.
O batla bua kang morenaka?
Angisazi kahle isizulu mngani wami.
What do you want to talk about?
Ngizolalela uthi mina nikhuluma ngani.
You know these guests, but look, wait.
You must listen outside on the radio. You must listen on the radio. You can't be on air and say you are on air to listen. You must listen on the radio.
No, I have to put other people on the show. You can't listen on the show. You have to listen to watch the show. The link is for people that are guests on the show. So I thought you wanted to talk about something.
No, ngisharp. Bengizobingelela nje bafethu.
Ukami wangwana. Where's the baby mama?
Ukhona.
Is it your wife? Wife, girlfriend? fiance,
Wife.
Shubiri, wife.
Yes, wife.
Is that your firstborn?
It's my last born. My fifth one.
How many?
Fifth one. Yes.
How
5.
old is firstborn?
13.
Okay. And the others in between?
It's 3 years in between. The first one is 13. The second one is 10. The third one is 7. The fourth one, oh guys.
Go on.
Yeah, Awiti. He doesn't know. We don't blame you.
Don't blame me.
Actually,
Easy,
you have
my love.
multiples of 3.
Huh?
Multiples of 3. Dipadile.
So is she your last born? Is she your last born?
Yeah, she's my last one.
Oh, okay.
3, 13, 10, 7. Ay. Listen carefully.
Better get 3 years snack break.
So from now,
Snack every 3 years.
because this one is 1 year old now, I'm sure next year I should be careful because the third one is coming. The other one is coming after 3 years.
So how many do you want?
No, I'm done now.
How many? Are you sure?
How done are you? How you are done? What have you done to make sure you are done? Nothing.
Nothing.
You are done. Okay.
Samodlala Powerball, boss. There are the numbers. Your children. You've got 5 numbers.
I've got 5 numbers now.
Yeah.
6 ngonkosikazi engineze yakhe naye.
Yeah.
Hayi ngizoyidlala.
Sure.
Ngizoyidlala.
Hey Tara, thanks for watching the show.
Okay, sharp.
Oh, labos.
Okay. I came to explain rice water. I think I have. So I'm gonna go.
How
I'll come if
another day? Shall we schedule this for another day then? Mrs. HR. Another day, ne? Okay, sure.
So, wabana okay, ne? And you can do whatever or say whatever you want. In 30 minutes, when I say the show is over, keep the show going.
Man.
When?
No, I get it lately. You are intimidating. Then let me explain myself. Before, we could just come here and just roll. Ne? Now you are specific. Rice water. Come here to talk about rice water. And it's almost like come here, talk about rice water and leave. So now my brains block all the creativity that I wanted to, even if I wanted to flow. No, you are very specific lately.
I've never said you must leave.
Yeah. But now I'm like, now I'm finished with rice water. Now what, Babo?
Do you know what's anymore? Ritalin and THC and CBD at like a mining charter. I never said you. I never said you must leave.
Yes. Mining charter. We must know what's happening in the country. What's with the mask?
That need a optometrist. This is my optometrist.
Okay. Elegance. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm too far.
Everybody must come there if they need glasses.
I don't need. I've got such a very good eyesight, actually. When we were growing up, you must eat your carrots. I did. I can see.
Whatever, dude.
Oh, sorry, you both have
carrots
glasses.
Hey,
oh, I'm sorry.
Whatever.
Mara, why la peredi glass?
Stocks.
But guys, I must say I'm under attack. The forex people, Forex people and the Bitcoin people. Yo, wabana batshwana ba Hebel Life. Mudimu, like, I don't know, like. Like, I don't know if I ever maybe on social media pressed and I clicked on an advert, and then sometimes it takes your preferences or whatever you look at, and then it just tells the world out there that, hey, Tuto is interested in 1, 2, 3, 4. David.
Tuto, Zano notices every fucking thing on this show.
Okay, this is an S Pen. It's a note pen. Yes, Samsung. I can type Gayona on the phone instead of using my fingers. This is what the pen is for.
Explain
and what I found.
How can you explain it?
Into engifumene ukuba mangisebenzisa le pen le, my fingers are protected. I don't get funny things on my fingers anymore, like shockwaves. I don't know, you guys, if you click on your phone physically all the time, after a while you start getting that weird shockwave on your fingers. Since I've started using this thing, and I had forgotten that my phone has this thing, I don't have that issue anymore. So that's another thing apparently. Hey?
Zano xolo mamela ke mfundini. La way ayiphethe uTooth kuthi uyayisebenzisa obhala ngayo kule zinto zabo zama tablet yabona ke ngoku ukuthi angabhambi la way ekuchokayo.
Yes, Mr. Dave.
Welcome, comrade.
Thank you.
You look like you're hiding food packs.
Am I hiding food packs? No, man. But I see you have shifted from the topic.
Which topic now?
Which is what?
Yeah, I agree. You were talking about who's this Unlearned, She was on political. What is it? What were you talking about?
Mining and triple BE, employment equity.
Yes, but then you shifted and spoke about the what they did to black people generationally.
Growing
apartheid.
Yes, I was more interested on that issue. So now I'm hearing about rice somethings and
rice water.
Rice water. How? What's going on now?
It's totally tender.
How?
So what did you want to say?
No. I was very excited when Dineo spoke about what Verwoerd. Actually, she said Kruger, but it's Verwoerd who studied sociology.
Yeah.
So he was a social engineer. Yeah. He was a social engineer who actually studied human psychology and what it takes for one nation to dominate the other for generation after generation. So yeah, that's what really interested me in coming in.
Yeah, but what do you want to say about it?
No.
I get it. Dineo wanted to hear what do the audience wanna say, or what do they think of all those things that she was raising.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree with her. In actually, I commented on that. I said in communism we call that historical materialism. That what you see happening.
No, continue.
Oh yeah. So I was saying that in communism we call that historical materialism. That what you see happening today is actually the result of what has happened before. So when you see a certain nation going through a certain trials, it's not because they are stupid, or as what the West would like to perceive black people generally as. It's rather what we have been subjected to that makes us drug addicts, that makes us economically uneducated. So we are actually products of, like, there's a quote from Nelson Mandela where he says that poverty is man-made.
No, sure.
So we have been socially engineered to become what we are today.
No, sure. But how do we,
when you break out of
COVID, how do we eat all of that? How do we eat Raeja? How do we eat all of that?
Also, remember that some...
Remember that... Oh, sorry, Kabini, continue.
No, you can continue. It's fine.
No, finish what you were saying, Kabin. Akere, you made a point. Then Tuto asked, yes, we know all these things. We know that apartheid did a number on us.
Yeah.
Whose responsibility is it that here is a budget for the country to build roads, to buy PPE, to build schools, but we don't have those things? How did we...
David, it's although one day it's work at on. I went at the recent one. I want COVID. I need cement. I need budget.
It is that simple, actually.
Unfortunately, our government doesn't necessarily own the state or the means of production. So they also come in. Some of the, I'm not going to say certain party, or I'm saying us black leaders in general, we come into politics hungry. And we might come in with pure intentions, but unfortunately, we start to see the next person, chowing the money, and then we thinking about, why am I being a good Samaritan? And some of the people, we have what we call anyway. So if we have a mayor, for example, who has a clean audit, that person will not survive.
Yeah.
Because there's a certain system, not because the party is corrupt, but we come from a poor background, and when we come in, the first thing that we do is to loot, because we are in charge of a budget that we've never seen in our lives.
If I may ask you, Sfiso, what do you do for a living, if I may ask?
No, I'm in business. I sell meat.
Okay. Where's our child, so we can buy?
Yeah, what type of meat?
I sell
people
game meat.
Oh, okay.
Game meat.
Nice.
Public, or is it specialized, or do we have to come and shoot it ourselves at your?
No, we do the shooting. We do the shooting, and then if you around Limpopo, because I live in Limpopo.
Oh, Kwakwa.
So we can deliver.
Where in Limpopo?
How do you get hold of your business? Is there an office number or a website address?
No. I'm not doing it professionally at the moment. So I'm dealing with orders. Yeah.
Oh,
Where are you?
I'm in Marble.
Oh, you are far. Okay.
Do you have biltong in stock?
Yeah.
Biltong.
No, we don't do biltong. No. I have impala. I have crocodile. I have buffalo.
Yeah. Oh wow.
What the actual meat?
But I don't have in stock. So if you, for example, tell me that I want a full impala, we go shoot and then we come and deliver.
Do you shoot? Have you shot?
We avoid paying rent and a lot of yeah.
Do you shoot? Have you shot before?
Yeah. I hunt. No.
You wear those shots?
No, that is those only colonized blacks do such things. We don't have. We don't have to look white to enter into what is a white-dominated industry.
How often do you go either hunting for yourself or for customers?
Probably twice a month. Because when we have enough orders, then we give a date that no, we'll deliver on this day. So we know we have maybe 10 customers, so we go shoot 10 and then we deliver.
What made you go into this field?
I think where I'm located, we have a lot of game animals.
So now, where do you deliver? How far do you deliver?
No, we can come anywhere as long as you'll be able to pay. You see, where I'm located, we have a crocodile farm where they usually kill for the skin. So we buy the meat.
For the taco.
Yeah, so for shoes, belts, and those things. So we make a deal with the farmer to sell us the meat, and then we deliver to those that order meat.
How in a guest house?
No.
You could make so much money just hosting black people, showing them.
Why don't you?
Yeah.
Why don't I what?
Have a guest house.
Into a guest house or get a cottage. You can take like 2 people at a time, 4 people at a time, or the back room even. I mean, back room and only bathroom.
Yeah, maybe as the business grows.
And also do the whole experience. Take people through the experience of, okay, maybe I think it's easier if you go shoot an impala because it's not scary. And then, somebody gets to experience the whole thing. And then you take them through from skinning to chopping up, the whole experience of your value food chain. And then in your lodge, you have the manaka ale, king, the skins, just the whole thing, man.
So
that's what I'm saying. That
if someone wants you to catch an impala for them, and I don't know where Botlokwa is, and you deliver it to them in Botlokwa, how much would that be?
Botlokwa, that's far. That's far. But in Botlokwa, there are a lot of game farms also that side.
That's not the point. We're talking about
Impala.
We are advertising.
Impala, it depends on the weight.
Okay, 50 kg.
50. Let's see, 50 kg, maybe around about 1,003.
And a full impala with the.
Yeah, a full impala. I guess they're not the same weight. So we have a scale where we put,
Yeah, I'm 55 kgs. So that's why I just gave a number.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it could be round about 1,005 to 1,009, depending on the scale. You see, if I was there, if I had one there now, I would know. So I'm just saying it now randomly.
Wow, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
But may I say, I think that's
not that expensive.
I think that it's very interesting. And what I'm loving about this, you are basically, for me, you're opening me up for, a world that I didn't know existed. And I think I'm maybe there's a second or third person who feels the same way. And there's other blacks that are into these types of things. Exposure is very important. So you've just exposed me to another thing that is available for us in South Africa. And I think that's very important to know where somebody can go into game farming.
Where
No,
are you, my leader?
I'm in Marble Hall.
Okay.
Marble Hall, yeah.
Kabini. What
Yes.
is Kabini? What is Kabini?
Kabini is Ndebele surname.
Ah, oh, so your name is a surname.
No. Kabini is my surname. My name is Fiso.
Oh!
Oh, it's written the other way. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We really go Rosie, only the game farm kwaleng arne tsada ha di trust ba rekisa batho.
I did say people meet.
You see why we don't have black people in the industry, because of these conspiracies.
So
yeah,
I like Richard is asking the right questions. So now,
what
happens to the tokwana le toya thing le malan?
Are they edible?
No, we store them, but if you want them, we normally the people that order game meat, they don't want the intestines and so on, so they just want the meat. So we store them, and then there are people who buy those intestines.
But the intestines
like they'll come to us and specifically order that.
Is it okay to eat
it is
the intestines like
thing?
Yeah,
perfectly fine.
I want to try this. I love
Depends on your taste.
Mr. Kabini, can you send me your details? I'm gonna put my email address here.
No, I'll do that.
So we can see next time while in Limpopo. I don't even know with him, but Ratla shop around.
Yeah, no, come through.
Yeah, I don't want you to shoot an impala from Kinyaga. Unzele crocodile in Charlie Impala yona. Then crocodile.
No, it depends on your underground connections. If you are able to, if your family has history of underground connections, we can do that.
Go Mochi. And then Uspana Leboma, is it just you? Is it a family business? Or
no, it's no. I went into it. I was in politics at first, but then I took a break in 2016 and went into game meat selling.
The customers, how is it mainly Bodaki or Bongam?
No, Bodaki, most of them.
That's good news.
Yeah.
That's good
because
news.
I get the Bamakoa, they already have their people. So I saw an opportunity and I went to my people and said, if you're interested in this, I have people that can, allow me to go and hunt for you. So they pay.
Normally, how many people are you when you go hunting?
Yeah.
Or
how many are we?
So let's say 10 of us order 5 impalas and 2 crocodiles and 5 rabbits. How many of you are gonna go that day? Family.
No. What happens is that we pay to enter into the farm because the farms are owned by the
other people.
The other people. So we pay to go in there, and then one fee with that fee that we pay, we can come back with as many impalas as possible.
Oh,
but you charge.
So it's not
you charge. But you charge per kill, not per entry. I could charge per kill. Per kill.
No. I get it. If I have orders, let's say I have 10 orders.
Yeah.
And then now we go in there. We know if we go there for like 3 days or so, we are able to cover that up.
Okay. So
if
that like in Almajita a shapang ko blow mone majita ka adidag. What that but they go hunting, labor. So
Okay.
if we change someone else who also wants to shoot that's still fine.
Yeah, it's perfectly okay. It's perfectly fine.
Yeah, no, rumele the details are my brother, because
No, I'll definitely do that.
Even COVID gas fail, let's get a COVID fail.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good activity, yo.
Yeah.
I'd love to go.
Because most shooters are getting accommodation. Yeah. You stay for a few days, or you stay overnight. You shoot by clouds or by hanger by rang.
And then put it on a spit. On a spit.
Yeah.
And then send you walk at on.
Yeah.
How has
like
COVID affected your business? If at all.
You know?
I can't hear you. Affected your business. You can't hear me.
Oh, no, not that much, because you see, I don't own a store. You see, so it was a little bit more difficult on level 5, but since we are now on level 3, it's easy.
Okay.
So if I owned a store, it would be difficult because I'll be shut. So now my cell phone is my business. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then someone else
no, we don't deal with that.
Jaja Binks is asking for a job.
For
Jabu is asking for a job.
A job?
The boss faculty. I don't even know what is a boss farm. Oh, boss farm.
Boss farm is
What?
Yeah, kwa sababu koloba naga.
Akijile ko DRC na.
Yeah, no, we also shoot that. We also have that. It's just that now I don't eat pork.
Oh, how you tunes?
No, I shoot, but I don't consume. I'm Muslim.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't get that every day.
Yeah.
No, bro, this is great. Send us your details. So I don't know. So, but how do we get hold of you?
I can give you my email address.
All right, Ngayo.
It's S Kabini.
Yeah.
786.
Yeah.
@gmail.com.
The email address is Gmail number. Why and your number?
No, 786 is actually okay. Let me not go into that. It's fine.
And then is the meat
but
halal?
It's a special number.
Is the meat halal?
The meat, yeah, because yes, it's halal because a Muslim shoots it.
Hey, nice.
Agar halal means method of slaughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just to get that misconception out.
Okay.
Huh?
Lenalu tunsari fe. Like the Impala Khaledi J. Wow.
Especially those. Especially those. No, those are the first targets. Before we cure the country, we start there first.
But you see, they think I'm crazy for asking the question. I would think animals in their natural habitat.
No, but on a serious note, I wouldn't know which one, because now when I get there, I see a target, I shoot.
What's the most, and what was it that you shot in one day?
In one day, it was 5.
What did you shoot?
Mostly we do with mostly impalas. because that's what we mostly have this side.
So how much is a crocodile? What is chief?
A crocodile.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to go into prices too much here because yeah.
More or less. Longer is between 1,000 and 10,000, or between 1,000 and 100,000. But more.
Okay, I would say, okay, let me tell you why I didn't want to go into it. It's because we don't sell the crocodiles, mostly, unlike impalas, we don't sell the whole thing. Yeah, crocodile.
Yeah, I can
So no, there are other business technicalities that made me not go into that. So that's why that one I have to discuss with the customer and say, this,
educate us.
No, you see, sometimes because of the method in which the crocodiles go through first, because Okrailore, they were using it to get that skin, so they cut it in a certain way. So I'll tell you, the proper piece that I have is this part, or it's the back, or it's the tail, or so on and so forth. So because if I had a crocodile farm, I'll chop them according. Did you understand?
Which I'm gonna have one day, because those are my people.
Huh?
I'm gonna have.
Yeah. So if I had a crocodile farm, I'd make sure that I cut them properly, because the whole purpose would be for meat. But because in that farm, what happens is that they would cut them roughly, so I will take what is left that is proper.
Dave, you're frozen.
Why do they cut them roughly?
No, I gotta sometimes when they take a certain part, they would not preserve the meat properly, because it was not meant to. They don't mean to sell the meat, but we saw a business in selling the meat that is left, so we went into that. So they would cut it according to what they want. Huh?
So they're wasting a whole crocodile.
Hey, they're into something else.
So are you saying?
Yes.
I'm with you.
Okay,
I do live.
Okay, all right. Would you say part of the reason is also because maybe we also about to get into details with it, is because maybe it's not halal the way they kill it? Like you say, halal is just a matter of, it's a manner with which you kill an animal.
Yes, because they are halal. There are Islamic rulings in the way an animal is killed. For example, if an animal is killed by shock, it's no longer halal. If an animal, because there are farms where they actually shock the crocodile.
Oh.
So you find that they have 100 crocodiles, and then they just put electricity and then shock them all.
Okay.
Yeah. So no.
So you've got to kill it naturally, right? Without applying those weird methods.
How do you kill something naturally? But I get what you're saying. Without electricity. In a kind
without using
way. How?
Oh wow.
Yes. Tell us, what is the way? Okay, I'm ignorant. Please forgive me for not knowing. I didn't even know what halal is, how you kill an animal, like you said today. If you can, what is that about? How should animals be killed?
For example, if we have an impala, right, and we shoot the impala not to kill it, so we shoot it to injure it, because in order for it to be halal, we need to chop it, to slaughter it on the jugular veins, so that all the blood comes out, so that there is no, or to eliminate excess of blood in the body.
Like chicken, like I grew up slaughtering a chicken. I used to slaughter chickens. My grandmother taught me. You would chase it, and then and then that blood would go. Psh.
Yeah. So it's better that way.
Okay.
So halal simply just means the method in which an animal is killed. So you can't kill an animal in any way.
Yeah.
There are specifications on how, also to eliminate cruelty to the animal, because also in Islam we believe in animal rights.
Yeah, it's not shoot to kill. It's not shoot to kill.
No.
It's shoot. It's shoot to injure.
You should also have mercy on the animal.
And then eat it nicely.
Yeah. Yes.
Hi guys, my internet cut me again, so
yeah, we can see.
Yeah.
At least I'm guessing we kept it going. I'm seeing crocodiles on the timeline.
Better get 3 million.
But a crocodile, what's on allow chick.
Oh,
yeah, it tastes like it tastes like chicken.
It tastes like chicken.
Chick, lizard.
Oh no.
How do you know chick lizard? Like, who comes up with these names?
Chick, that chief.
Oh, oh, David, that's
for like an hour. The tail is just.
Well, it's like a chicken too. When I used to be silly, and then would remove the head. I get it for a while. The body can still move until so take the head off.
That traumatized me as a child.
I'd love to see how a crocodile is prepared. I don't know if I'll handle it. I'll be able to handle it because, I'm close to crocodiles. Yeah.
No, I don't know.
The whole catching and closing, that it must be interesting though. I think a crocodile catch must be an interesting one.
Tuto, your gown is popping. Can I just say that? I love it.
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
Ooh, I like it even more. It's popping. I love it. I'm a gowns person.
Really? Mm-hmm. Yeah, because of lockdown, I had to get like 2 because sometimes I just stay in my gown. It's warmer.
Rosie,
so Kabina, do you...
Yes.
So Kanje Kabina is the surname.
Yeah.
I could have been with the soul.
Sorry. When were you born?
Huh?
Back to education.
Where was I born?
Yeah,
I'm Ndebele.
So, okay.
So explain Islam to me. Were you born into it, or did you decide to follow it when as an adult? How did you know that you don't meet a lot of black brothers?
There's a lot of feedback now. All of a sudden,
I converted into Islam at the age of 17. When I first went to college, I got there, and I grew up in a home where there was actually no religion. So when I grew up, I actually found that there's something missing in me. And I studied, I took it upon myself to study Christianity and Islam and African, tradition. And Islam to me, made more sense, if I could say that.
That's why it resonated with you.
Yeah.
So, and then your folks didn't say anything like, why nobody challenged you.
I don't come from a religious or a staunch cultural family, so it was not really that much of a problem. It to them it's just something I just chose. So yeah, I've been Muslim for the last 12 years now, I think. Yeah.
Oh wow. 17
You know, recently the
plus
reason I'm
12.
asking for the last 12 years.
You are 29.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, I'm 29.
Maths. Huh?
What?
Okay. Oh, okay. No. All right. No, my maths is clearly off. 29 is yes. You are off. You are mute, Dave.
You are 29.
Yeah, I'm 29.
Wow.
People are young on this show.
I know. You've actually got a lot of matutao.
People are young on this show, bro.
Mm-hmm.
1990.
That's amazing. I just saw Hlape from CU. So Hlape was saying that's why. Hence my hair.
So you know, basically orobalo sa tlhapa because it's 11.
Why I can't sleep with this on my head. Shower gas speed, but then I'm showering feel like I can't sleep with this. I can't. I want to go back to Sfiso. There's something I was thinking about recently, Hore. You know, Hore, and I'm a Christian.
Yeah.
Some may call me lukewarm. It's fine because of my other beliefs. It's okay. But I made an observation that most of us are Christian because our parents were Christian. It was sold to us, and you know, things like that. And then I wonder if the Eastern religions had come to us first, to colonize us first, what we would believe in. You understand? So that's why I asked you, Hore. That's not very typical for Nabatwabansu to be Muslim. And what's your story? Not that they don't exist. I know that they do, but it's not very typical.
Yeah.
So I was just thinking about it. Oh, okay. So actually, the bulk of us are Christian because those are the people, the colonizers that came. Those were the first people that came to us and convinced us of their own. One understand? And I wondered.
Yeah, I get it. If you check,
if the Muslim came and colonized us, and forced us into Islam, a majority of us would have been Islam.
But Muslims, the Muslims were originally there. They wouldn't have needed to colonize us, because if you go back in history, we were also part of the original Jews. Just that I don't want to talk about this topic because the whole Bible thing is just. So originally, yes, we have Muslims, we have Black Jews from Khalekwa, and then we were originally like that. And then even in Africa, right? If you look at the African map, and then the colonizers came. So the whole Black people being Muslim or Black people and now going back into being Jews and whatever, is not new. We've always been that. It's just that colonizers came in and overtook that.
I have Black friends that one is Muslim, one is
Jew. Yes, we are the original Jews. We are the original Black
friends. Some are Jew, some are Muslim.
Yes, because originally, if you look at our history, if you look at the history of Black people,
if you check most Black people are Christian. Most Black people are Christian, not necessarily understanding what is Christianity. You know, they haven't studied their religion. All they know is that because you find that many adopted Christianity because they were born into Christian families. But in terms of the theology behind the theology behind Christianity is not that much, understood by them. So you live and die by a religion that you hardly understood your whole life.
Because before Christ, there was something. Christ only came now 200 years ago. Before that,
2000, not 200.
I don't want to religion, guys.
Okay, let's not get into that. Okay. That's a bad religions and politics.
But you are.
No, religion, no, we're not. We're not
Religion is
going
a bad, yeah, I agree.
No, but I now
but
brought
it's
up
very
something.
interesting to
Wait,
know.
no, wait. You brought out something, and I was trying to correct that the Muslims. You were saying Muslims would have colonized us, and I'm saying no. We originally, if you look at Africa, Muslim and Jews, we are the original Jews and Muslims. So they wouldn't have needed to colonize us. That is what I was trying to correct.
I didn't know that, but yeah, that's deep down a rabbit hole. I didn't know what you just said. I didn't know.
No, Africa guys, Africa is more than just what happened to us during apartheid. Africa, guys. The richest man in the world used to be a black man.
Wow.
Mansa Musa.
Yes. Even from then, he was richer than Jeff Bezos is rich today.
Jeff who? Sound.
Hey guys,
Jeff Bezos.
like it sounds like there's a taxi parked and people are playing music outside.
Sound how you better. A little bit.
Tutu, are you watching Lockdown Party King? What's going on?
Dude, I'm on mute.
I didn't mute you. I didn't mute you. My hands are clean. Like Jacob Zuma once said.
Yeah, see? Listen, Levi.
Listen properly. My hands are
clean. No, I've muted me.
Becky, are you out of COVID? Are you recovered? Are you better now? Or
yeah. What's that? Face up.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, back it up. Turns for feedback, but this is interesting. What this is a topic for another day, which I think would be interesting to have, Dave. Just not from a religion fighting religion, but talking about origins of what Africa and what a black people used to be, and the other books that are missing from the Bible, like the Quran, like the 13 other books missing from that Bible. Like, it would be interesting to have a topic like this, but not bashing, not trying to be superior over the other, but just a general conversation over, let's just go back to years and years and years ago.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that most people enter into this topic with emotion, so they cannot have interfaith discussions because of because of the cognitive dissonance. When as soon as they hear a different opinion of what they always believed, they now go into emotions and do not want to enter into that space.
I get it. Everybody wants to defend their position, which is not always a good thing to have discussions.
And that's why I said it's better to have interfaith discussions, not to prove who's wrong or right, but rather to learn from each other.
Yeah.
That's why in politics or in parliament, they say we are going to have a moment so that everyone can pray in their denominations.
Yes.
And then they allow then they have everyone from all the whatever religions. Now they must go
denominations. Yes.
And I think that's the beauty about our democracy, as much as it's still new and new democracies have their own challenges, is that, and we take this for granted, is that, South Africa is one of the most liberated from that perspective of human rights. Well, minus COVID, where you can practice whatever religion, sexuality,
Too much freedom, overdose, democracy.
It's beautiful.
Look where we are. We are stuck because of too much democracy.
some people are
No,
not
but
really-
Dave, have you seen what happens when a person doesn't believe in democracy? Look at Mogoeng taking religious positions over, what the law says.
Yeah, you can't.
That's religious extremism.
Yeah, because he should be independent as much because he holds an office. He's an office bearer, right?
Yeah.
And so when he says let's bow, and then he starts speaking his Christian language, you're like, yo, you're excluding other people. You just excluded half the country, basically.
Yeah.
From what
so
you're
as
doing,
bad
which
as
is
as
wrong.
bad as as much as democracy has also brought so we might not like everything about democracy, but hey, imagine if we had leaders like Mogoeng who dictate to everyone what to believe and when.
Yeah, I think it's sad.
Guys, I live under a stone. Ne? I don't watch the news and stuff. What angle are you talking about from Mogoeng? I'm interested.
So Mogoeng,
an example. I know Mogoeng is a Christian and is a staunch Christian. That much I know. But what is an example of what that extremist that you are saying that he is now forcing people or expecting from people?
Okay, so let's recognize his position as an office bearer, ne? As the chief justice. Right. So there was a time one day, and I suppose it was also desperation to say, guys, let's just sort out our shit in this country and try to be better people. And then he knelt down and he started praying from a Christian perspective because he's of Christian faith. But when he did that, immediately he excluded half the country, people that don't believe in that faith that he was practicing. So, and then he didn't stop there. He would have other public stunts like that in his capacity as chief justice, not in his capacity as now my other head is.
Also on the Israeli-Palestine issue. Yes. On the Israeli-Palestine issue, I think they asked him about what is his position on what is currently happening in Palestine, and he said that God chose Israel as his or the Israelis as his beloved people, and therefore he will not take a position against God, forgetting that he is an office bearer heading a constitutional democracy or constitutional country that believes in human rights.
I'm gonna have to cut the show, guys. Now there's no light.
Oh my God, you guys look so funny.
El Clasico, that's classic.
You guys look so funny. You must take a picture of this. Somebody take a picture of this, please.
Oh, you're so cute.
I know. Somebody take a picture. It looks so cute.
Take it,
like the blue lights on your glasses.
Oh man!
No, don't take them off. Leave them on. Look so cute. Okay, David, we understand.
All right.
Hi guys, I don't know. Hey.
Huskies.
So
but you guys look so cute. Solo Roval.
Who rough.
Good bird.
Yeah, David.
Wow, good bird.
Are you guys gonna sleep like now?
It's not gonna be another hour, 2 hours before I go to sleep.
Hey, who rough, guys?
I'll be the first to exit. Lights. I'll be the first to exit. Good night. Good night.
Night. It was a pleasure meeting you and talking to you. Really.
Are you shut? Wait, Sfiso, don't wait.
Yeah.
David Doring, don't go yet.
No, I'm saying Sfiso must send us his details. Must email me because I gave him my email address.
Yeah, no, I'll definitely do that. I'll definitely do that.
786.
No, 786. Yeah. SS Kabini 786.
Okay.
Yo,
Wonderful.
guys, good night. I wasn't expecting to end the show right now, but it's one thing to use my own data, but now there's no electricity. I mean,
All right.
what fuckery is this fucking freedom bullshit?
Good night.
Good night, folks. Good night. Thanks. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye, guys.
Good night.
Good night, Kate. Good night,
Bye.
David. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
Truths.
guys.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.
TV's not switching on. TV's not switching on.
Okay, stop it.
Daddy's laptop is still on when I'm like literally watching something. When the lights gone, I freaked out. I forgot to close the laptop and switch it off. I was like, nope, bye bye, and run. Wait, you typed thank you guys? Thank you guys for the show. There's load shedding. Go check out Beautiful Hobby, Komodo Gaming, and Spike KG YouTube video. They're really funny. Weird. Huh? Good night, weird. Guys, do not forget to go check out Beautiful OB, Komodo Gaming, Frustrated Gamer, aka The Frustrated Gamer, and Spy Cakes. Go check out the YouTube channels. Daddy, Facebook and share. Your phone is blocking my face. You're too famous to be seen. No, I'm not famous. Hello?
Okay, stop. Please.
Your daddy shouted you on camera. Please call Eskom and say you're going to slap them silly. So you're going to slap them silly.